Hi, it's Tim Hagen from Progress Coaching, and welcome to another episode of Coaching Conversations. And I wanted to make you aware of something very cool that we're doing on a subscription basis, and we'll put a link in each one of our episodes. But every Wednesday, we're going to be doing what we call an audio podcast workshop. That workshop will be roughly about 14 to maybe 20 minutes per episode, with each month having a theme from a coaching model, using feedback strategically, to coaching self-awareness, and so on. So if you could look in the body or in the content description of each episode, and you will see a link where you can join this subscription. These are literally 4 workshops every month teaching specific strategies to address a particular area of workplace coaching as it relates, again, to things like awareness, motivation, teamwork, and what have you. Here's the cool thing. It's only $10 per month, and each month you will get a handout that we will follow along with. So we also give you a tool for you to take notes as we go through each episode. I hope you'll check it out.
Self-coaching is something that needs to be done on a regular basis. Now, self-coaching is something as simple as providing your team a book and having them read it specific to what the initiative calls for. So let's say we're having a team that's struggling with conflict. You could have everybody get the book, Crucial Conversations, and then share in a group setting, what did they learn? Self-coaching, first and foremost, needs to be structured. Number 2, once it's structured, there needs to be a learning validation. Not a big brother's watching, but rather a learning validation. Learning validation is things like questions, or maybe an assessment, or a journal where they share at the end of the month. The key is to ask questions after the action or learning has been prescribed. So it's really incumbent upon training and learning and development departments along with leaders. The key to self-coaching is, first, again, to structure it. Number 2, to provide learning validation. Now, some of the techniques used in self-coaching can be as simple as observing other people, peer-to-peer practice sessions. It could be reading a book and everybody shares every 2 weeks what they learned from a chapter. It could be assigning product experts where they have to teach something about a product every 2 weeks. The key is to give the assignment, to structure the assignment, but then also to validate the learning by questions or actions that have to demonstrate that learning has actually transferred. If you're intrigued by this, self-coaching is a great supplement, a phenomenal supplement. Now, at Progress Coaching, we teach something called supplemental coaching, where we supplement direct coaching. Direct coaching is where the leader's coaching his or her team, or an individual. The key to supplemental coaching is to supplement what's already being done. Now, self-coaching, yes, in theory, it can stand on its own, but it should not absolve the leader from coaching his or her employees. Now, if a leader has 10 employees, one of the keys could be to maybe coach 2 or 3 people one-on-one, coach the group on a collective area where everybody has an opportunity to improve. Yet I think self-coaching is something that can easily be structured, easily be validated, and easily be rolled out and prescribed. If you're intrigued by this, reach out to us. We structure self-coaching programs all the time. We also have a course on how to structure self-coaching programs, and the target audience for that course is leaders and training personnel.
Thank you for listening to another episode of Coaching Conversations by Tim Hagen and Progress Coaching. Now, our company is always coming out with new and innovative solutions to help leaders coach their employees. And recently, we just created a new service called Coach to You, where leaders can pick and choose topics and assign 7 to 21 day programs for employees to learn, and more importantly, apply actions and then reflect and share what they're going to do going forward as a result of the learning. It's called Coach to You. We're literally bringing coaching to your employees. If you're intrigued, we'll have a link in each one of our episodes where you can get more information. And again, thank you so much for listening to another episode.